Alrighty folks, welcome back to another episode of Odyssey Life. I'm Bernie. This is the Odyssey Life Workshop, and in today's episode, the new clutch that we installed did not fix our driveline problem. We got a brand new one that we're going to install with a brand new Comet drive belt. So let's go ahead, let's get our Fl350 driven clutch off so we can get the new one on and hopefully get it done and do some testing in the alley. All right guys, let's do it. That seems all right. I give you our driven clutch. I squirted it down with WD-40. I'm gonna go ahead and squirt it again. In fact, I want to get some on our emergency brake adjustment. Seems to be sticking. And get some on our cable. Yeah. All right. We have our puller, we have our tap set. I went ahead and I looked at all the bolts to find the ones that are big enough to fit the holes, but small enough we don't have to, drill it out first before we tap it. And these seem to be the ones we need. They're the smallest in diameter. We'll set these over here. And then we need this part right here that has this pointed end. That's what's going to sit on our shaft of our gearbox. This is what we're going to crank on. Push in on the shaft and pull out on the driven clutch. All right, so we found our tap. It's 5/16 by 18. We've got all three of our bolts with some Husky washers and some smaller washers to keep them from wanting to bend down in there. And we have our tap right here. We have our holes. These three holes right there, and we're going to get our WD-40, which I don't know where that's sitting, but all right, let me get the WD-40 and we're going to set the camera up and then we're going to get to tapping these holes, guys. We're almost done. All right, hopefully it goes as smooth. It looks like it might. So let's move forward and then we'll get to ripping and riding. All right, folks, let's do it. It's tapping time. So we'll start with this one right here. We'll make sure we spray some on our tap. All right, let's make sure we do it straight. There we go. That one's done. Let's get the other two. All right, let's test our bolts. They go in smooth like butter, guys. All right, I'm gonna get a rag. I'm gonna clean up our threads with some WD-40 and then we're gonna go ahead and put our bolts in and pull this sucker off. We've got a 14 millimeter impact socket right here. That's what's gonna impact our puller here. Let's insert our bolts and we'll do that one at a time. We know they fit. We just want to make sure we get them in far enough that we're engaging all the threads. We have enough room that everything is lining up with the bolt holes, so that's good too. You want to make sure we're pulling evenly. Let's look at it from the side. We look even. All right, let's see what happens. It's moving. racing WD-40 back there. Here's what's going on. We've gone ahead and pulled it out. We don't have enough length on this, so I'm gonna size up a socket to put in there that will center that down, give us the extra distance we need. And there we go. See guys, this was that thing on the back I said that came off. That's not supposed to be off. Let's use a little WD-40 on our 3M pad. Let's go ahead. Let's clean up that shaft and get that discoloration off there. All right, that's all polished up. Let's get the new one on. I had to locate our key for our keyway. I ran it through the wire brush, as you can see right here, and then we can sit it right in our keyway and go ahead and slide this on. Let's go ahead, pull it out a little bit, and we can lube it up a little bit. There. Just a little bit on the shaft, nothing else, just to help her go on. Let's use our wooden block. All right, we got it on. We got her in there. Everything's flush. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put our screw on and we're gonna lock her down. All right, there's our impact. Let me get the correct size socket. 1 second. I don't know how many times I've stood up here and said, hey, our drive system fixed. Let's go take it for a test. This would be like numero cuatro, cinco, seis, I don't know, 6, 7, 8. But we're super excited to have now a completely brand new drive system on the Fl350. Driven clutch, drive belt. Doesn't get any better than that, guys. So all we can do now, we're gonna fire up the Fl350, then we're gonna take her outside for a little Fl350 tire spinning action on this beautiful day in north central Pennsylvania. Let's get the Fl350 out there and let's have some fun. All right, guys, let's do it. All right, folks, what'd you think of that? I apologize for the small amount of testing on the Fl350, but we wanted to make sure that we got everything lined out for our holiday hill climb special here in a couple weeks. It's our second annual holiday hill climb special, and we're super excited about it. Change of location, an all brand new hill, and ladies and gentlemen, this is legitimately a hill climb. One path, straight up, American flag at the top, super exciting. So, all right, folks, I hope you enjoyed this week's video, or a couple videos, because I'm going to be editing all weekend. The Fl350 video you're watching now, and a new Honda Odyssey Fl250 giveaway machine video. Part 1 of 2 of our first fire and getting everything done in final reassembly, getting closer to that giveaway, guys. It's also time to get excited for that. So, all right, folks, that's our video for the week. And like I always say, if you're riding, stay safe, wear a helmet, and don't forget, it ain't work when you're having fun, guys. And it definitely ain't work when you think you're going to get away with just replacing your belt, and then it turns into a driven clutch. And then, after replacing the drive clutch and the driven clutch, you realize you should have just done it all from the beginning and save yourself a bunch of headaches. Occasionally, 40-plus-year-old machines need to be brought up to date, and we just got it done in a super slow amount of time. Well, all right, folks, I guess I'll see you next week, unless there is an electrical storm which sparks wildfires, and we are told to evacuate just in the nick of time as the flames are licking our heels. And while we're at the shelter, these flames eat the whole Odyssey Life garage, but miraculously, the Odyssey ATVs survive, and they're waiting for us when we get back. And as soon as we rebuild the Odyssey Life garage, bigger, better, and badder than before, we'll see you then. Don't forget, like, comment, and share. It's the best way you can help the channel, guys. Leave likes, leave comments, and leave shares. All right, folks, see you next week.